Hello everybody, welcome back to Swan Survival. We are here on the server, and guess what? It has been updated to 1.18. Yay! So we are here at our base at our western wall, and we are going to head west and find the new lands and see what there is. The border has been expanded out to 100,000 blocks, so should be a lot to discover. We'll still build on our primary base, but I also want to build a secondary base, something different, way out here on the Swan server. We'll try to get some episodes up a couple times a week because we are playing on Fern as well, both a survival series as well as a fun build series and some other things. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can accomplish. On Swan, we're going to go out with all of our tools, resources as is, and just explore the world, build, and have fun, and use our materials that we have accumulated and use that to expand. But on our Pern server, if you prefer, we are starting fresh with nothing, and we are exploring, going out and seeing what's there and having nothing in our inventories. So, two different play styles. You can watch what you prefer. It appears to be raining because it's like misty out, but I'm in the desert, so you don't see the rain. It's kind of funny how that works. I'm really excited to, get out here and explore 118 more, just because, I've been exploring it already, of course, on, single player, and there's just so much that is really neat and really cool about, the new world generation, the way everything works, all of that good stuff. Kind of sad that there's no new blocks, no new mobs, no deep dark, no horn drops from goats. A lot of the things that were, I don't want to say promised, but previewed and talked about repeatedly, they just completely didn't do anything about. And they focused on just world generation, which is good. I am very pleased with that, and I am very pleased with how it all works, especially the blending of the biomes and all of that good stuff. But at the same time, I do wish there was more. It would have been nice to get some new stuff as well. It just seems odd that, to have an update. Uh-oh, I'm being chased somewhere. Hello, boys. Must be getting dark. But anyways, as I was saying, it's kind of odd to put out a update and not have anything new in the way of the materials, blocks, items, stuff like that that you would normally expect to see. Can we outrun these guys? Are we fast enough to outrun them? I don't think so. I don't think you can actually outrun a phantom. Well, they are back there a ways. Never mind, they aren't. All right. So previous border was set at 10K, or no, 6,000 blocks, um, which equates to about 4,000 in game. And we've been to the border this way. There's a big ocean right over here. As soon as we run out of desert, we just gotta go straight out across the ocean, and we'll be out. We'll be at the border, and then who knows what we shall find. Is this the ocean? Yes, it is. Haha, we are here already at the ocean. Let's hop in our boat. I would go back and sleep in a bed, but I'm too lazy. I want to take advantage of the night just to get across the ocean. So, come at me, phantoms. If I can hit you, I will. Unfortunately, you're behind me, so unless I turn the boat around, we can't hit you. The rain, the beautiful rain. We can stare up at it, see it come at us. Of course, since it is 1.18, and it just released a couple days ago, we don't have Optifine, so our shader pack is disabled, and we are in the good old default, which is okay. Don't mind that at all. It does look like maybe the server render distance was turned down, because I've got my render up at 32, but it looks like the server's overriding it because you can barely see in front of you. Look, I mean, Well, right now we just have some. You okay? World glitch seems to be struggling a little bit. Maybe. There's like 5 people on or so. Of course, I have the lowest ping on this server. Look at that. Terrible. I have one little dot, 4,000 ping. That's sad. It really is sad. I don't know why either, because I used to have good ping on the Swan server all the time. And then, a while back, something changed. And I really don't know what. Probably something changed with my ISP provider. And as a result, now I have a really poor connection to the Swan server. Now, of course, I'm in Asia. The Swan server is in the US, I believe, somewhere. But, I mean, the Pern server that I play on my server, it's in Toronto, Canada. And I don't have the same problem. I have really strong connection and strong ping. Or I should say low ping. So I'm not sure what the difference is and why it does that, but who knows? Tacos rule. I agree. Tacos do roll. So do enchiladas and burritos and nachos, quesadillas, all that good stuff. I'm afraid to go into the dark. Come on, server, or my ISP, whatever it is, you can do it. All right, there's the Mushroom Island. There's a little base on the other side of that, I believe. We've been there before. Not too much further, and we'll get out to the border here. Let's see, we're already at 3,800, so yeah. Any moment, we'll be in new terrain generation. If we can get the server to load. No? Do we cross over the edge? Will we fall to our doom? Oh, we're just going to glitch out weirdly. That's kind of trippy. I can't even go backwards to get out of it. We're just kind of stuck in it. Maybe it's the rain. We need to turn off the rain so that we can survive. All right, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Wow. Possibly we will record an episode. Or we will record a funny glitching thing. What's it look like if I do this? Oh, that's even more trippy. Hello, I am the multi-phased fusion. Oh, and we got kicked. Yes. Go. See, it shows I've got all the little bars and all of that stuff. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We might have to just come on at a different time of day and see if we get better ping and connection. Right now it's mid. Oh, we must have had a trident. Did you steal my boat, trident? You did. Wherever you went. Ouch. Ouch. Good thing we got armor. We can survive you. But he shot me out of my boat. How rude, right? Are we still going the right direction? We are. We're going west. Anyways, as I was saying, it's mid-morning here, or I guess late morning, or early afternoon. I don't know. What is it, 12 o'clock? 12:30. All right. So maybe this is just a bad time for the ISP and signal. I mean, I'm on fiber. I've got, what is it, a 60 megabyte download capability on my ISP, so that definitely should not be a problem, but it appears it is. I know it's not the server. It's just the connection between me and the server that causes the problem. But oh well, we're still going to have fun. Enough about that. As long as we can get it to load in front of us and beside us, maybe we'll explore something. I do wish the render distance was higher, though, because the majesty of 1.18 is to see the beautiful peaks, mountains, canyons, valleys, and caves. And with this type of view distance, you're not going to be able to see anything. So, Seth, if you're watching, you need to change that on your server. Update the render distance that the server is forcing upon us, and allow us at least 24. I mean that's reasonable because you cannot enjoy 1.18 if you cannot see. That is just a fact. All right, I think we are either already in or approaching the new generation of 1.18 because I've been out this direction before and I never came across icebergs straight west of my base. Could be wrong. Could be still in an explored area. It's hard to tell when you're in the ocean if this is the new 1.18 or not because there's really no difference in the ocean. We need to get out of the ocean and further unless we see some massive cave system down below or something. But we'll take a look. We've got to be close to the border if we're not already past it. The moon is going down, the sun is rising, a beautiful day on our exploration begins. And we get to enjoy the wonders of ice. Now we just need some land. We want land. We will weave our way through the icebergs in search of land. New continents to be discovered. New adventures awaiting. Of course, I could have just dug down under my base and checked out the 0 to -60 and see what caves are down under there. We'll have to do that too. That'll be interesting because, the caves will update underneath. Here's a portal. This portal, we'll just take a look. If the chest is looted, then for some reason we know we're not in territory yet. But it is not looted, so yes, we are definitely in new generation. Just because I know, according to the DIN map, all of this has been explored doesn't mean necessarily that someone looted everything. They could have missed it. But all of it has been explored from the old 1.17 map, so most likely we are in 1.18 territory. And sadly, we have nothing exciting to report yet. It is just regular old savannah. No change. Maybe we'll find the new jungle variant. I do like the kind of new jungle variant. Maybe we'll find that. If you haven't seen it, it's like a savannah, but it's jungle. So it's nice and open and everything. But it's it's not dense like the normal jungle trees and everything. That was a good change to add in as an additional biome. Got all kinds of portals, shipwrecks, more ocean. Don't tell me just that straight west of my base is just ocean for as far as the server goes. That would be sad. Because then this episode is going to be nothing but me rowing through the sea. Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Whoever wrote that song was a little messed up in the head, because for one thing, it's very rare that you get to row your boat gently down a stream merrily, right? And second, life very rarely is a dream. In fact, most of the time, it is a terrible nightmare. Not really, but I mean, that's sometimes how you feel, the stress of work, the stress of school, the stress of life, whatever your stress is, right? It is not like Minecraft, unfortunately, where you just have the freedom of wonder and adventure and death by mobs. I guess that's good, because if that was in real life, that would be even more stressful. The fact that you could just walk around a corner and there's a creeper that goes boom and blows up your house. Zombie, you should have stayed under that tree. Why is there a zombie under the tree? Has someone already been here? You telling me this is just an island? This was just an island. We were fooled into false pretenses that was the grand new frontier continent. It was not. We are so sad. More ocean. Yay! I love the ocean. Oh, that poor ship. They had a hard time. Let's see. We've got a mob there, two fishies. We can count the fish as we go by, right? We had two fish. Oh, two. It would be like count off Sesame Street. But unfortunately, I think two is high as we're going to get. I don't see any others. We've got some underwater cave action down there, looks like. Aquifer caves. Oh, there's a guardian temple. Hello, guardians. How are you doing today? Almost looks like half that guardian temple's missing. I'm almost curious to go explore, but could have been just the way the generation in the render was looking, but it looks like the whole bottom of that temple was missing because it looked like it was only one block thick. Now that would be interesting. What do we got going on here? Just more ocean? Come on, there has to be something more exciting than ocean. Where's our grand peaks? Going up to Y320. And our massive cliff valleys. All we're getting is small little islands. Oh, that turtle just fell down. Poor thing. Get in the water. That's where you belong. Oh, hey, there's fish number 3. We made it to 3. How about that? If this was more exciting than rowing through the ocean, I'm sure you would be happy. Let's change our view for a little bit. You can see my backside. Yes. Wow, very purpley. I like how the variations change. Let's check out underneath. I think this boat has a problem. My feet are sticking through the bottom. I should be sinking. At least I'm pretty sure I should be sinking. I also love how I have the perfect synchronized rowing. Oh, whoops, we hit land. So, is this a continent? Or is this some small little island again? I haven't... Oh, wait, maybe. Well, it was a small island, but there is a continent over here. And this is definitely 1.18, because you would not find generation exactly like this in 1.17, where it just goes up. These are mini cliffs. They're not big cliffs, but they are cliffs. Let's go up to the top. Maybe there's some high mountain biomes here. That would be cool. Spiky peaks, stony peaks, snowy peaks. I don't know what the official biome names are. That seems like they changed the actual biome names a dozen times during the snapshots. So I'm not quite sure. I was going to say, don't tell me this is another island. So we just have a little coastal mountain range right here guarding the ocean. And then it just drops back down. Got a little bit of a cave here. Not massive or anything. Okay, nothing spectacular yet. Hello, chickens. Hello, cows. Hello, sheep. Am I going the right direction? Should I be excited? Should I follow the river? Now, see, this is something... Well, this one's kind of narrow right here, but I do like the 1.18 rivers. See? They are nice and wide and deep. But no more of these inky-dinky little rivers that you really can't navigate for long distances. In fact, most likely, I could take this river and it'll just go and go and go until you find the next giant ocean, wherever that is. In this case, it might not be very far away. It might be right here. Oh, server's going to restart in 10 minutes. Well, what bad timing. I guess that was just... Oh, no. Well, there's kind of mixed land. All right, so we got stony beach lands, maybe. Here. On the other side of that little island type peak. I'm kind of tempted to explore the island peak. Should I go along it? lengthwise and see? Or should I continue out over the ocean, the new ocean, and see if I can find a different continent? Because obviously that one wasn't very large. But this episode, I'm afraid, is going to be all about me going over the ocean in a boat. Well, that's the point of adventuring. You never know what is going to be in front of you. You only know what is behind. That is a good motto to live by. So, just keep that in mind. Going through life, you have no idea what the future holds, but you can always look back and learn from your past. All right. So, this is 1.18, Spectacular Ocean Biomes. Look at the beauty. See, we have kelp, we have fish, we have squares of dirt, and we have my favorite type of biome area coming up, which is taiga and mega taiga. But I don't see any mega taiga. I just see taiga. Nice little river thing. Might be coming into an area that we can build a base. I'm just hoping for a couple little mega taiga trees, like one of those mini biomes that 1.18 is so famous for. Got some stony beachy area. Let's get out of the boat. We got enough time in this episode for the server restart to happen, for us to explore some our battle for copper. Now look, we have copper everywhere. Looks like we got more ocean there. I want to go this way. Deep dark caves. Let's come over here. This might just be another another island strip. Excuse me there. But we can check it out. Nothing else. This might be a wow, nice. Might be a good little place to set up a secondary home. It is different from what we're in. That's the key, is that right now we're kind of in roofed forest combo savanna desert and extreme, what is it, the old broken savanna style. So I definitely want to build in a different type of biome. In our Pern server, we are looking for a mega taiga next to a mountain with a high meadow valley in between two peaks or something like that to build a kingdom in. So we don't have to, be necessarily in that same type of area here. That looks just beautiful. All right. But I definitely do not want savanna again. I want something different for our build opportunities. This might be a nice area. I would like it if it had a few mega taiga trees. I just like that look. It's just a whole different atmosphere with the mega taiga and the podzol and the little cobble outcroppings and stuff like that. But so far, it looks like this is just regular old taiga. So far. On the edge of a pumpkin forest. Our render distance would work. We could see a lot further. I will post in the Discord that he needs to turn up render distance. Probably won't happen. I understand why it's probably set where it's at. He's probably concerned about server performance, with multiple players and a high render distance. It could cause, rendering issues and stuff like that. Especially for people with low ping, or I should say high ping, like me, but it could even affect people with low ping, and maybe that's the reason, because I don't know how many gigabytes of RAM Seth has on the server. I have 6 gigabytes of RAM on the Pern server, so it does pretty good. It can handle a lot, really, from that perspective. But I imagine that this one's probably like 3 or something like that, which is pretty standard for, what most people go get for servers and stuff. both from a cost standpoint, but also just from a performance standpoint. You don't necessarily need something a lot higher than that, unless you want to take advantage of offering high renders and, stuff like that to your players. Which is what I'm all about, especially for 1.18, because it is the views that make 1.18 the best. Alright, I know we're kind of just exploring all over. We kind of got away from the water. Of course, it doesn't mean I have to be by the water. Oh no, curious. I was hoping to see something spectacular so far, but haven't seen it yet. We'll have to be pretty close to it in order to see it. So we could be walking right by it. Could be spectacular stuff right there. And we can't see it because we can only look 12 chunks. We shall leave him a message for sure. Maybe we'll get lucky. Hey, there's a fox. Hello, fox. That's one thing I never really set up was a fox farm. I'll have to try that. There's a lot of advantages to fox. I mean, yeah, they give you tons of berries, but you can use the berries for other things, for trading with villagers, for example. That way you can get lots of emeralds. Ooh. We have lots of foxes through here. Man, I wish I could see further. This would be a great view. If only we could see. Seth, please allow us to take advantage of 1.18. Turn up the render distance. Alright. In fact, just to showcase, we're just going to take a screenshot here. Oops, wrong button. Wink. We'll say there could be a massive, beautiful peak right there going up to 320, and we cannot see it. Oh well. So I think, I mean, we do have some snow here. There might be the potential of just a snow biome, or the potential of some high mountain peaks. I know the server is going to be restarting in a few minutes. In fact, 2 minutes. We'll come over to this little outcropping. So in our next episode, I think we're just going to explore around this area. And we might set up a little base kind of in the Taiga area over there. Somewhere. Because it is pretty. I like it. This looks to be kind of like a regular ice biome. Doesn't necessarily look like it is a large area where massive peaks and mountains might be, but could be wrong. Could just be right out of the view distance so that we cannot see it. That could be a possibility. All right. So I guess what we will do is we will pause here on the shores of the little ocean and this deep crevasse, and we shall see you, if I can jump up, in the next episode, as I'm slowly attacked by a baby zombie. Hate their hitboxes. They are next to impossible. Alright, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and we shall see you in the next episode here on Swan Survival.